The amount of threads on this is ridiculous, and it really doesn't take that long to get started. Make sure you do this right at level 50. The earlier you do it, the better, because this is on a daily lockout. So let's get into it. First thing you need to do is you want to head on over to Get Thunder Calls. It's available in the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. Head over there, accept the quest, and it's going to send you over to Talon Steps to be able to turn in the quest. Completing this quest is then going to award you another quest where you just have to talk to the scout captain. It's going to fly you over to the Isle of Thunder because you can't get there otherwise. At this point, you're going to have to do a series of about 5 different scenarios. All you need to do is just keep accepting the quests from Lorthamar or Jaina if you're on the Alliance, and you just keep completing the scenarios by talking to him or talking to her, and then doing the scenario, and then using the dialogue option to queue up for the next scenario. You're gonna have to go through each one of these, and then eventually it's gonna open up to let you accept dailies. Once you have access to the dailies, there's one in particular we want to do that's called Aid the Sun Reavers Onslaught. If you're on Horde, or if you're on Alliance, it's called Aid the Kirin Offensive. This is the main quest that's gonna give you the key. And this key is the daily token that allows you to step into the scenario called the Treasure King's Trove. But for us to complete this quest, we have to turn in 10 lesser tokens of good fortune. And we get those by completing the quests on the island, completing the daily quests. And to get your dailies to actually show up, you're going to head over to the map inside of your faction's base, and you're going to click on it, and you're going to select either against the Thunder King or against the Alliance. As you can see, there's a lot more lesser charms of good fortune listed under this option. So I've always been doing against the Thunder King. I'm sure this is a fine option too. After accepting it, you're going to notice that you get then dailies popping up over here. And then you're going to notice after you accept the quests that there's going to be a spot over here. Once you head over to this location, there's going to be more dailies you can do there as well. So just go ahead and complete all the daily quests on the island until you get 10 of these tokens. And then you can go back to this NPC that's right next to Lorthamar, and I imagine it's right next to Jaina if you're on Alliance, and you just can turn in the quest and get the key. Then if you take that key, you want to head over to Taoshi. Taoshi is going to be in a cave located here. By the way, I'll put the coordinates in the description. Taoshi, you're going to talk to her and she'll queue you up for a scenario. Every time you have a key, you're able to do the Trove of the Treasure King, where you're able to go through and just loot all the chests. Basically, at a high level, the way this scenario works is that you want to go through, avoid the hazards, because when you die, it's going to take away from your timer because of your respawn. Yeah, you get 5 minutes while you're in here to open up as many chests as you can. You're going to see the timer indicated on the right side of the screen as a debuff, and once that counts down to 0, then you get taken out of the dungeon and you get less of a reward. So you want to make sure that you're planning your path accordingly. And paths are going to depend on the class that you're playing. I'll release a video about a path that hunters can take, but I will suggest everyone to take the blink spell. It's really nice because you want to blink over these tiles that are going to damage you or explode and then stun you for 5 seconds. All these are going to waste your time. And if you use blink, you're able to go over them pretty smoothly and on a short 15-second cooldown. Who could ask for more than that? Again, you can do this daily. You want to complete it because you're going to get a ton of threads, especially if you're able to leave the dungeon by reaching Taoshi at the end of it. If you're getting stuck on how to complete this, keep an eye out for my guide. Once I record the path, I'll put it in the description below. And everyone, if the video did help you out today, please heroic strike that like button. If you want to stay tuned for more WoW content in the future, please bash the subscribe. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.